Alright, this is a review of my Rat Cutlery IZULA. I just got this knife in the mail today, actually. It just arrived. We'll get the sheath out of the way for right now. I'll talk about that in a second. But so this is the knife. It's their smallest knife. Like all their knives, it's made of 1099 carbon steel. Which means you need to be a little bit more careful about rust, but not terribly if you're actually going to use the knife. I mean, if you're going to store it in a box at your beach house, then yeah, probably it'll rust a little bit. I plan on using this knife pretty heavily, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Right now, it's actually, I don't know if it'll focus this close up, but it's pretty nicely coated with a kind of heavy textured coating. That looks like some kind of powder coat or something that's baked on. The only places that I've heard people saying that these knives will rust is around the laser etching, which is kind of all over the knife. Made in the USA, it's made by RC Knives, designer's name is there. This is a picture of the IZULA, or IZULA ant. It's the bullet ant, that's where the knife gets its name. Model of the knife and the Rat Cutlery logo and the serial number. Mine is number 375. So around the laser etchings and around the edge, which obviously is not coated, but I don't really foresee it being too much of an issue because I plan on using the edge a lot, so any rust will probably rub off. As you can see, the knife is not very large. It's a nice size for everyday carry. I plan on using it kind of as a utility use when I'm out in the woods hiking. There it is on a ruler. You can see it's just over 6 inches long, and the blade length is just under 3 inches. So that's kind of the size comparison. I didn't get the full kit. There's a full kit that it comes with that has more survival kind of gear stuff. It's got a ferrocerium rod with some magnesium on it, like a small one. Cutlery Lover did a great review of the knife and cord wrapping it, and the rod is just too small to fit in here to be wrapped with cord, which I think would have been a great design feature, but it doesn't make the knife any less useful. So you also get some molly locks to go on the sheath, so you can carry it on a molly, or however you want to say it, backpack, or bag, or any kind of tactical gear like that. I don't plan on carrying this as a neck knife, so I don't really need to put a lanyard through here. What I'll probably do is take some paracord, some 550 cord, and loop it through here with a cord lock to just attach it to a strap, a pack strap, or a belt, or something like that. It has a really nice positive click into the sheath. This is not going to come out at all. To pull it out, I actually have to use a little bit of pressure from my thumb, much like on the Gerber LMF2 knife. Really nice tight lock into the sheath. Someone I saw on a forum had drilled a drain hole in the sheath here. There is actually a drain hole already in the sheath, but it's cleverly hidden. It drains from here out through the lanyard hole, so you don't actually need a drain hole. These two little nubbins in here are what hold the knife into the sheath. I guess after a lot of use, that'll probably wear down a little bit. I saw another sheath mod that had a tensioner screw attached here that would kind of pinch this together to make it tighter, which I think will probably have to happen after prolonged use. What else can I say about this knife? It is razor sharp from the factory, which is excellent. This is the OD green one. They also come in black, desert tan, and a color that Rat Cutlery calls tactical pink. I don't know how tactical it is, but it would definitely be extremely difficult to lose if you drop the knife. It is a bright, bright pink. I ordered this one from KnifeWorks. It was about $50, $55 or so shipped. Just for the knife. They sell the complete kit with all the extras. I think you're looking somewhere in the 70s for that. So, a lot of people will want to just carry it like this because it's great. It's a very thin profile knife, very easy to carry concealed or carry as your everyday carry, and the grip actually isn't too bad. The jimping is not as sharp as it is on other knives, mostly I think because of the coating, which kind of rounds off the edges here, but definitely you can still get a good grip on the handle. I've got pretty big hands, and I can get a nice 3-finger grip on it. My pinky's kind of hanging out. I mean, I can get it on that last bit there. This is by no means, I think, a pinky hole or anything, because if I were to put my pinky through there, that's where my finger would go. So, excellent looking knife. I can't wait to get this out into the field and use it. I plan on actually wrapping it with some orange 550 paracord. I like how the contrast between the green and the orange looks. I know it's going to make the knife a lot more visible, so if I drop it, I won't lose it. And yeah, I plan on getting a lot of good use out of this little knife. I'm going to wrap it. There's an excellent instructional video, also by Cutlery Lover, on how to wrap the IZULA knife. I'm not going to make another one because I think that one serves its purpose perfectly. I'm going to do the same wrapping technique exactly. This is about, I'm using a slightly longer cord. Cutlery Lover recommends 4 feet of cord. I'm going to use about 5 feet so that I have a little bit hanging off the end, because I like to have kind of an extra, bit of grip there. Maybe it'll be something for my pinky to grab onto. So I'm going to do that. I'll cut the video ahead and I'll show you the finished results at least. Alright, I have wrapped the knife here. It literally took maybe 5 minutes. So, see what I got here. I got to work on the knot. I'm not sure if I like how this is tied. It's kind of over and under. I might try and make the knot a little more streamlined. But, yeah, anyway, I did it other way around. Cutlery Lover's wrapping instructions show you how to wrap it for a right-handed person, so that the prettier side, which is this side, is on the open side when you carry it. All I did was start wrapping from the other side, because I'm left-handed. So we got the nice lefty side. Much better grip on here, and this is tight, like hard tight. So it's a nice textured handle. It's also freakishly bright. I don't know if the brightness really comes across in this video. This is the fluorescent orange paracord. Really bright stuff, so I'm not losing this knife if I drop it. Plus, I've got 5 feet of paracord right here if I ever need it in a kind of worst case scenario. I wrapped it in the sheath like this so that I can still count to 10 after being done wrapping, because this knife is sharp. I might unwrap it again and play with the wrap a little bit, but right now I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. If I come up with some other brilliant wrapping style, I will make an instructional video, but right now this works perfectly for me. One quick other size comparison. This is a comparison of the IZULA to the Skeletal. Interestingly enough, the blade's almost exactly the same size. I'd say it's maybe a millimeter longer. Of course, you get a little bit more cutting surface here because it's wider and it's got this kind of swept up angle, but almost the same size. So I'm really excited about this. Like I said, can't wait to get it outside and use it.